Hi everyone and welcome. I'm really glad you're joining me today. I've not done a video in a couple weeks, and I know that consistency is important on YouTube to do videos regularly, and that's something that I really want to do and haven't had as much opportunity recently because, well, YouTube has led to a surge in my business on Etsy, and quite frankly, I have been spending a lot of my time creating things and keeping stock up to fulfill shipments. And that's taken a lot more time than you might think. At least for me it has. Other than sleeping, most of what I do is creating things to fulfill orders or recreating things. Just making my lotions, my goat milk and donkey milk lotions can take hours and hours to do. And I'm not talking about just the creation, but there's the milking, there's the processing of the milk, there is the mixing of the ingredients, the bottling, the labeling, the wrapping and shipping, and you get where I'm going, right? So, and that's just the lotions, that's without soaps and salves that I have to make and tinctures. So it's just been a lot busier than I could have ever hoped, which I'm glad. When I retired from my job, there was a fear that maybe I couldn't make this the business that I wanted, but on that same token, I've always been pretty good. I'm sorry, Tammy is just at the door meowing. She's wanting in here, but I'm not letting her in. Tammy is the kitten. That's not much of a kitten anymore. She's more of a young cat now. Anyway, so I thought I would take some opportunity here to do a lather test of some recent soaps. And these are soaps that are already in the shop for the most part. This is the Ebony and Ivory soap. This is the Fall Spice soap. This is the Donkey Milk and Anise. I just love the fragrance of that. Mega Moisture. And one that I've not done a video on this year. I did one last year. And that's the Making of Bloody Bones, which is basically this lovely, scary skeleton in a activated charcoal soap. I apologize, I went blank here. And just a light scent of rosemary and lemon. It's terrific. And these are all in the shop and ready for purchase if you're interested in that. But right now we're just going to do a lather test of these. I always like to do this for folks so they know what the soaps actually do. And I've done dozens of these over the years, but they're one of my more popular videos, the ones at least people will think that they like. Now, I'm not actually going to mess this soap up. I have one that's an end cut here. You see it's much thinner. And it had some air pockets in it, so it's the perfect one to do a test of the Ebony and Ivory. That cedar wood's really coming through too. Right? And this is just a fantastic soap. Also with some activated charcoal. And this was a test of a divider that I had where I was trying to do a swirl. Success or failure, that's dependent on the eye, which is where the beholder can decide on how they feel about the appearance. But it has a real nice suds to it. That cedar wood comes through very nicely. I would say that this one is a winner. Very nice. Sure to keep you clean, that's for sure. Very nice. And I've been out in the briars. I was cutting some briar root, which I use in my deodorant that I needed to bring in and dry. So I got a few pokes. This is the Fall Spice. This is one of the most recent ones. This one had a dent in it, so it's a great one to do a suds test with. Let's just do a little rinse here. And wow, that smells terrific. that cinnamon, clary sage. I can smell like the, what is that? The nutmeg? Oh, that's wonderful. That one is really nice. Very fall. You know, I smelled it when I was making it, obviously, and in the bar, but that still comes through really nice. I'm very happy with that cinnamon. That was what the fragrance was I was getting there. Very nice. And you can see this one has a very nice suds. Very nice indeed. I like that one. This one is a smaller bar than most of my bars. Most of my bars are 5, 6 ounces and more, up to 8 ounces on some. This one is about 4.5 ounces. I've had a lot of requests for some smaller bars, and so this one I made a little bit smaller. It's more of a good fit for those with perhaps smaller hands, or just someone who doesn't want a giant bar. So, very nice. Smells wonderful. I really like that. Really puts you in the mood for autumn weather. A bit of pumpkin and spice would be great right now. Okay, this is the donkey, and this is made with anise, star anise essential oil, and fennel essential oil. I really went with the licoricey scents in this, and it smells wonderful. If you like that scent, you don't have to like to eat licorice to like the scent of it. It smells just fantastic. I happen to be one of those that love the flavor of anise. I apologize, I went blank there for a moment. Oh, that's bubbling, very nice indeed. And this has also sterling silver leaf in it, and let me see if you can see that or not. Some silver leaf there on top and a little bit of silver dust through it. Not a lot. I just wanted to give it a little bit of design, but I think it came out quite nice. Smells wonderful and has a real nice suds to it too. That's a really nice bar of soap. Sometimes I feel a little silly complimenting a soap that I've made. It seems a little immodest, but I think false modesty is almost as bad as being overly braggadocious. So I'm just trying to be honest. I like them. I think that they come out nice, and I'm very pleased with them. Right? Let's test the Mega Moisture. Now, this is a soap designed more of as a beauty moisture bar. It's high in lanolin and all sorts of butters. It's got mango and kokum and shea, cocoa butter in it. So those are the primary aspects of this soap, and it's what it was designed for. It's more of a beauty bar, not a bubbly soap bar that washes and gets you. It'll get you clean, but its primary task is more of a bar that just helps to get you clean without doing any kind of stripping of your natural oils, which none of them do that, but the additional lanolin, you can see this is more of a creamy soap, see? It's not a high bubble soap by any stretch. It doesn't have a lot of harsh coconut oil. There are no scents in this at all, no color added. So it's just a nice creamy bar. Will get you very clean, no problems there, but it doesn't strip the skin, and I think that the lanolin just gives it that extra something special. Very pleased with it. No scent. There's nothing added, and it doesn't have even any. For instance, like the tallow bars, which are not scented, do have a bit of a natural scent to them. This doesn't seem to have any scent at all. And finally, Bloody Bones. Is he scary? Just a little? And I have some fluoride stones, and I thought about grinding them up because they fluoresce in the dark with a little bit of light, and I thought about adding that to the eyes, but I didn't get around to that. But Don't they bubble nice? That's a very nice. Here, let me go ahead and give him a rinse, just so we can get a little bit better feel for this bar. And again, yeah, it's got a nice suds to it. And I think he's quite a handsome fellow too. Or lady, I'm not sure. Maybe it's a they. Not sure, but you know what? They will get you very clean. All right, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun just chatting with you a bit. I have made another soap and videoed it last night, actually. So I'll be able to cut that tonight and hopefully have a video up for you tomorrow. I'm doing this video on Saturday. What is today? Saturday the 12th, I think. So I'll be doing a video on Sunday. So I'll have another video on Sunday. All right. Hope that makes sense. All right. Okay. Well, terrific. Well, thank you, everyone. It's been a pleasure visiting with you today. Hope you have a wonderful day and a great weekend. I'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye.